Nick Baldwin for theScore here with UFC featherweight contender Josh Emmett. Josh, it's been a while since we've seen you in the cage, obviously coming off what I believe was a knockout of last year over Bryce Mitchell. How has this last year been, and ultimately, why haven't we seen you back in that Octagon?
Yeah, I've just been, this year's been great. You know, I've just been working on myself and getting back to 100%. So when I do return next year, man, it's on.
So this time off, was that more of a self-imposed, like that was your decision, or were there some things going on that you couldn't fight, injuries or that sort of thing?
Yeah, it was my choice, of course. But yeah, just over the last handful of years, I just haven't been my best. So I felt like I owed it to myself, my coaches, my friends and family, and of course the fans, to come back and make my run at the title again.
It's been a while since we spoke. Obviously, I haven't talked to you since that Mitchell fight. You are probably the heaviest hitter at 145. You're no stranger to these big knockouts, but does that one rank at the top for you, just how devastating it was? Or is there one that you had previously that you actually still think is better?
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I think the Mitchell knockout was definitely the scariest knockout in UFC history. But my favorite knockout would have to be the Ricardo Lamas, just because it was my second fight at featherweight. I leapfrogged the entire division to fight the number 3 ranked fighter at the time and put him away in a devastating fashion in the first round. So that's my favorite. But the Mitchell fight was awesome as well.
And the real answer is that it was in Winnipeg, right?
Yeah, it was in Winnipeg, so exactly. The coldest damn place I've ever been.
Absolutely. In terms of when you want to fight, is it first quarter next year? Is that the plan?
Yeah, definitely. I want to fight Q1 of 25, so you know, I've been back in the gym. I feel great, and I literally can't wait to get back in there.
Any name in mind?
I want to fight whoever's going to get me closer to that rematch with Ilia.
That's what you're looking for?
Oh, 100%. I want that fight back more than anything.
What do you think of what Topuria has done sort of in the past year, knocking out Volkanovski, knocking out Holloway? It's honestly pretty remarkable, but how do you feel about it just as a guy that, you fought?
Yeah, no, he's done amazing things. He's a phenomenal fighter. He's a great champion, and but still, he's done amazing things. But that's why I want that fight back. You know, I feel great, and yeah, I'm looking for that rematch. But I have to come back and, of course, win some fights, and you know, it'll all work out.
After your fight with him, did you kind of have an inkling that he might get to that top?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like even I was ringside or cage side at the Volk and Ilia fight, and you know, I was like, I could see him like putting him away, and then like with the Max fight too, I was like, if anyone's gonna do it the way that he said he was gonna do it, I said it would be him. So yeah, he's doing great.
Are you still in Sacramento these days?
Yeah, Sacramento's home. I'm not going anywhere, man. Oh yeah, still with Team Alpha Male. I work with my coaches, you know, boxing coach Joey Rodriguez, Danny Castillo, Chris Holdsworth, and all the guys there. So love it, and yeah.
It seems like you guys have kind of figured out a groove and gotten your guys, because I know, back 5 years ago or more than that, honestly, there was a lot of, guys coming in, guys coming out, but it seems like the Holdsworth, Castillo, and so on, you guys have kind of found your group.
Yeah, like I've worked with those guys, since the beginning, and like, if it's not broken, don't fix it. So I'm sticking with them, and they're all over the place. They're out here for UFC 310, and so I got to meet up with them, and then I'm going to go watch the fights Saturday night.
Appreciate the time, Josh.
Thanks, man. Nice to see you.
Thank you. You too.